as you enter the midpoint of the corridor, spinning whirligig blades pop out all around you.
Oh, whatever, I got this covered. Dexterity saving throw, right?
Well, don't roll quite yet. Can everybody just tell me what their dexterity saving throw modifiers are real quick?
My modifier is a +1, but Fat Cat has a +2.
Yeah, my dexterity saving throw is a +3, but I roll with advantage because I'm special.
Oh, you sure are. My dexterity modifier is a +5 because I'm agile like a kitty cat.
Quite a bit more agile than a kitty cat, I'd say. My modifier is a -1. I dumped dexterity for strength and constitution. Well, mine is a +2, but I must ask, why do we need to tell you our modifiers? Why not just have us make the dexterity saving throw and save a lot of time? Oh, well, because online people were saying that if a natural 20 wouldn't be a success on something, that I should not even bother have you rolling. So basically the only way that I can determine whether I should have you roll or not is for you to give me your modifiers, I'll add 20 to them, and then see if that exceeds the DC of the trap or not. For instance, for this trap, the DC is 20, and the fighter has a -1 modifier. So I'm not even gonna have him roll because he'd fail even if he got a 20. And if the DC for this trap had been a 25, I would only even have the rogue roll since he's the only one who has a chance of succeeding. Basically, the way we'll have to do every single skill check or saving throw from here on out is that I'll have to get your modifiers first, do some quick math, and then I'll let you guys know if you need to roll or not.
Holy crap! That sounds like a big, fat, old waste of time right there.
Yeah, that's stupid. Just have us make the saves. And if a nat 20 is still a failure, well, it's still a failure. Indeed. Do you know how insane what you just described sounds?
Yeah, that's right. I bet the people who said that don't even play the game. Will you knock that off already?
Welcome to the DM Lair. I'm Luke Hart, and I've been a Dungeon Master since high school. On this channel, I give practical Dungeon Master advice that you can implement at your game table. Okay, so a little while back, I made a video titled Top 10 Worst House Rules Ever in Dungeons & Dragons, and I got a lot of comments from folks basically saying this: if a natural 20 isn't a success for something, why do you even make your players roll? Now, before I jump in with a ranty rebuttal to all of those comments, I want to let you know about my newsletter. If you're interested in getting free D&D resources, new magic items, NPCs, and even entire adventures delivered directly to your inbox, you can sign up for my newsletter at the link down below. Anyway, on with the ranty rebuttal. You see, the point I was trying to make in that first video was that having a house rule where a natural 20 on a roll, any roll, is a success is perhaps not the best of ideas. I was also trying to say that it's probably even a result of Dungeon Masters not understanding that only attack rolls are automatic successes on natural 20s. But alas, I feel my point was missed. And I'm not here to reiterate that point really, I just wanted to set the context for what I'm about to say, because I feel like all of those well-meaning folks leaving those comments failed to think their advice through to its natural conclusion. So, let's just think about this for a moment, shall we? If I'm only going to ask for a roll if a natural 20 is guaranteed to be a success, then I need to be certain that a nat 20 can succeed before asking for a roll, right? And the only way to be certain of that is to know what a character's modifier is for the check in question and make sure that adding 20 to that modifier at least equals the DC of whatever it is they are attempting to do. And, of course, in the case of an effect that affects everyone, that means asking for lots of modifiers and adding them all to 20 and making sure they exceed the DC before I ask for the rolls, and that takes time. So wouldn't it just be faster to ask them to roll, and then if they don't hit the DC, even if they roll a nat 20, just tell them they fail? Like isn't that faster? And let's be honest here too. How many of you listening to this explanation are utterly confused at this point? Like, how complicated do we really need to make this game? Well, talking head guy, I actually think that maybe all of those people were trying to say something different with their comments. I'm sorry, but nobody asked you, Mr. Dungeon Master. I mean, you're pretty much the personification of every DM flaw that exists, so you should probably just be quiet.
Hey, idiot! Did it ever occur to you that maybe what they meant is that if something just plain isn't possible, then you don't ask for a roll?
Yeah, you know, like jumping to the moon. No sense in even rolling.
I mean, I suppose that's possible. Because yeah, if a player wanted to jump to the moon, I probably just wouldn't have him make that roll because that'd be pretty dumb. It's just not possible to jump to the moon. Like, I mean, like, no rolls would even be needed because jumping to the moon is ridiculous. In fact, we probably need to stop using that example in videos. Not only is it dumb, but it's fairly overused as far as examples go.
Well, in that case, was there even any point in making this video?
No kidding. You have all of these fine and wonderful people watching you blabber on and on and on. And for what?
Yeah, are you telling me that I woke Fat Cat up from her nap to shoot this video for nothing?
Yeah, that's a point well taken, guys. We probably shouldn't have even done this video.
Holy crap! We all just wasted our time
Well,
here!
not really. I mean, we still get paid.
Wait, we've been getting paid for these skits?
Nope. Nobody's getting paid here.
Yeah, so everyone watching, please accept my apologies, but we already filmed this video and everything, so I kind of feel like we probably still need to publish it. My only hope is that my awesome editor can make this video not suck quite so much. Good luck, Zach. Good luck. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitch for some chill live streams where we hang out, talk about D&D topics far more interesting than the horrible one we picked for this video, and even paint minis together. Let me know down in the comments how much of a complete waste of time this video was for you. Next week, I'll be discussing why character death and TPKs are good for the game, but until then, click right here to learn about 10 ways to keep your D&D group from falling apart. Unlike this video. And until next time, let's play D&D and make better videos.